Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Main Topic Media Podcast. It's your boy Manny Bands. How y'all doing out there? I want to thank y'all for all the supports, the likes, the subscribe, and everything, man. I appreciate all that. And we back with another one. Like it ain't gonna be another one. You feel me? And I got a special guest here, sitting here with me. I'm gonna let her introduce herself to you guys. Let's get right into this thing. Who I got sitting down on Main Topic Media with us?
Hello, it's Shamekia Harston with Youthful Generations. I'm the founder and executive director. Youthful Generations is a youth organization, and we are here to give our youth back their childhood.
Okay, for sure, for sure. So I want to get right into this thing. So tell the people where you from and about your journey. So where are you from? Are you from here?
Yes, I am from Des Moines.
Okay, okay. Born and raised.
Yeah, we can say that, born and raised.
So how was it like growing up here as a child?
Um, for me, I am an at-risk youth myself.
Hmm.
I lived in multiple different homes, a few different shelters. So pretty much, I raised myself, I'll say, in a lot of different areas. But that's how I came about with Youthful Generations.
Okay, so you started Youthful Generations based on your personal experience and personal life.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so what does Youthful Generations offer to the youth?
Youthful Generations, we offer mentoring services for our youth. We offer physical fitness. Right now, I'm looking for a location so I can have all my kids in one location. But at the moment, we do go into the Des Moines Public Schools. We do mentoring,
Okay.
and we also do after school programs.
Okay, so how many schools did you do so far?
So far, I am in 3 schools.
Three schools.
Mhm. And I have a total of 50 youth that I work with.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So is it like middle school, high school?
No, actually, what makes us unique is that we start with K through 5 and we transition with our youth throughout the grade levels to ensure our youth graduate.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
So
as they move into from 5th grade to 6th grade, we transition with them from
okay.
6th to 7th all the way through graduation.
So do they do any type of like work there or workshops?
At the moment, I do have workshops, but I haven't put them into aspect right now. We're just doing a few events to get our youth comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
and making them feel, how can I say, available, making them feel appreciated. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So you say you have about 50 youth. What is your goal? What is your expand goal to have how many kids?
My expand goal, ooh, I want to at least, by the end of this year, have at least 100 students
100
that we work
students.
with. Yes.
Okay.
And I will be there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Youthful Generations. And you also work with the mental health children, right?
Yes. Well, our target is the behavioral at-risk youth,
Okay.
because they have very challenging issues that they're working with. Our youth are having to grow up too fast. Say mom was working 2 or 3 jobs. I was one of those mothers. I
Hmm.
had 2 or 3 jobs and going to school. Dad was incarcerated, and so I had to find someone to help me with my kids.
Right.
So I did get the mentors at the age of 5, 6 years old, which really benefited them. I'm not a grandmother yet. All my kids have graduated from high school. They're starting their own business. So a mentor is very, very, very beneficial to a young one's life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For some people that don't know what mental health is, what does mental health mental health mean to you?
It affects how you think, how you feel, and how you act, and it helps determine how we handle stress. So to me, mental health, dealing with the kids that I work with, it is a strong issue in that age range.
Hmm.
Um, I've had a lot of kids tell me a lot of personal information, and once I learn them, then we correct their mental state to reconstruct. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Their way of thinking.
Way of
You know what I
thinking.
mean?
Yeah. So basically, at-risk kids, kids that have a home but
Hmm.
that's
Because
feel alone,
yeah,
basically.
yes, that is a big issue. Because a lot of kids, like for instance, I can utilize my kids for example. It was just me in the home. Dad was incarcerated. You know, I couldn't be at home because I had to be at work or was at school doing my studies or bringing in income. I'm the breadwinner of the home.
Right, right.
And so that's what our young kids are dealing with now. They're having to be either the middle child is having to take on that responsibility of a younger sibling and the baby because the mom's at work. You know, they're being left at home by themselves and things
Mm-hmm.
of that nature. So overall, I want Youthful Generations to be a recreation center to where the kids can come after school to about 7 o'clock, so parents know where their kids are. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? They ain't got to worry about them being up the street and around the corner. You know, I knew it was up the street and around the corner.
Right,
So
right.
that's what I want to provide that safe space for our kids.
Okay. So you said y'all have a physical program too.
Uh huh.
So is can you explain a little bit more about that?
Well, the physical program is to teach our kids how to protect themselves. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Because there's a lot of bullying going on, and our
Mm-hmm.
kids are either being jumped after schools or not feeling safe walking home after school, things of those nature. So we want to provide them that discipline,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, to have them defend themselves. We want to provide them with confidence. It helps them be confident that if somebody does approach them, that they can defend themselves. You know
Right.
what I mean? I do have a young lady that I'm working with at the moment. She walks home from school and she's getting tormented walking home from
Oh,
school. So right now at the moment we're just walking her through the classes, after school to home, and also she's taking the self defense classes. So that way she can build up that confidence that she ain't got to worry about somebody walking home with her.
so y'all physically walk with her,
Mm-hmm.
make sure she goes in class, make sure she get home. Oh, that's dope. That's
Yep.
dope. We need more like that out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's dope. I ain't know y'all did. I ain't know y'all did that. Oh, that's dope. So I wanted to ask you a little bit more about mental health. Do they have suicidal thoughts?
Oh, mental health comes in different forms and shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
But yes, some could go that way.
And does anger issues goes into mental health? Like, say a kid just can't control their anger.
Yep.
Okay.
It would have them react on different levels where they're not thinking straight.
And does your organization helps with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's dope.
Um, but yeah, mental health is important at every stage of life,
Right,
from childhood to adolescence through adulthood.
right,
So yeah, over the course of your life, it's just
right.
and everybody it affects everybody differently.
Hmm.
That's like if somebody's grieving from a loved one that has passed. Everybody grieves different.
Right,
We never get over it. We just learn how to cope with it.
right. So, what are some of the organizations that you partner with in the
Um,
community?
I'm partnered with Hip Hope.
Hmm.
I am also partnered with, of course, the Des Moines Public Schools. We are also partnered with Better Youth Organization,
Hmm.
just to name a few.
Okay. So some of those organizations, some of those organizations y'all partner with, and y'all go out into the community and do events with and stuff like that, such as one of these events I saw you guys that was I Make Me Aware of. I saw you guys there, right?
Um, Hip Hop was at I Make Me
Okay.
World.
Yeah.
Me
Okay.
personally, I wasn't there.
Okay. You was.
I was at the Cultural Parade.
Okay.
And what else did we do? It's been so much. I'm doing like right now. I'm trying to put together a trunk or treat event.
Oh, trunk or treat. Okay. Oh, trunk or treat. Okay.
For October 26th. Yeah, so I'll be putting out flyers for that here shortly.
That's for all the kids to go trick or treating and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll be
Okay.
decorating the trunks and dressing up and
Okay.
passing out candy.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to come, look for the flyers. Youthful
Yeah,
Generations, Boo Bash.
for sure, for sure. Y'all come support her for sure, for sure. So let's get more back into like Um, your upbringing. So, what made you want to start Youthful Generations besides your personal life?
Um, what made me want to start? Okay, so I was on bed rest from an accident.
Okay.
Um, I've been a CNA 20 years, so I'm a caretaker by heart.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids just kept shooting each other, and it was just like nonstop. I don't watch the news because it's always negative. But at the time we've been on bed rest, that's what I was watching. And my kids had mentors growing up. And then I just put that in perspective like, okay, they're on the right track in life. And then our kids are out here shooting each other. So I'm balancing the two issues here that were going on. And I'm like, our kids need us. We need more mentors out here
Mm-hmm.
to help guide our youth in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah, because I definitely want to start mentoring the youth. Um, Actually, I want to start teaching them how to play music. I mean, instruments and stuff like that. Teaching them how to play the drums and stuff. Get them out the streets. Because
I
I
like.
grew up as a little bad little boy in the streets, so I want to make a difference for the youth myself.
So therefore, I think you should partner with Youthful
Yeah,
Generations, and we can
we
collaborate. That
definitely
makes
should
sense.
partner with that. We definitely should partner together and do this.
Make that make sense.
Yeah,
That's my motto. Make it make sense. Because if
make
it
that
don't
make
make
sense.
sense, it don't exist.
Make that make sense.
That part.
Yeah, so I want to ask you about the Des Moines public schools, right?
Okay.
So do you actually go and gather all the kids up in the auditorium and talk to them in one, or you just go to every single classroom like that?
I we do it as a not a group session. We take like 2 to 3 students at a time. It depends on what we're working on them with.
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean? So if we got a child that's really struggling being around others, then
Mm,
we kind of get that child one on one, and then we gradually move into having two come at a time.
right,
You know what I mean? With that one student, just to see how they react and if they're comfortable, and then we pull in another just to get that group interaction going on
right.
because we try to develop their social, emotional, development skills, things of that nature. So,
Exactly. So it's so that kid. So for existence, for example, that kid don't like being around each other. People he like just to be alone. So you working on the social skills so he can be around people so he won't be in the shit.
yes,
Okay.
I can give you an example. So, I went into a classroom and there was a child up under the table,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not participating, but all the other kids are participating. And so I'm like, I'm just observing him. The teacher's like, oh, he'll be okay. And, me mentally in my mind, I'm like, that's not okay. All
Mm-hmm.
these other kids are over here reacting and participating, and he's not. So I asked her if I could take him out. And so eventually he became part of the group. And after about, I say, a month of working with him, and this was just once a week, he went back to classroom that fourth week. He was a total different kid.
Mm.
He was happy. He was participating. The teacher actually came and gave me a hug and thanked me. She was like, what did you do to this kid? I said all I did was paid attention to him and I loved him and gave him the recognition that and that encouragement.
Mm.
So yeah, he's still in the group today. And we just we're giving them back their childhood things that they're missing out on. And like I told the teacher, you have one set of eyes and there's 20 plus students in
Mm-hmm.
that classroom. You can't focus on every issue that's going on. So, but yes, how I started out, we did sit in the classrooms with the teachers,
Okay.
observing, and that's how we got our students that we have in our group.
Okay. Okay. That's dope. I see youthful generations is very helpful to the youth with mental health and stuff like that. I can see that. So what other events did y'all did besides um you said
The multi,
yeah what
the multicultural parade, we did that. I do a actually a Memorial Day event every year. And what that does is help our youth with their grievance.
okay
We give them the opportunity to come and do little activities, and then we do balloons. I usually grab at least 100 plus balloons, and I let the kids write a message on the balloons to their grandma, their cousin, uncle, whoever has passed away, and then we say a prayer, and then we release the balloons up in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And I love doing that because I love seeing the smiles on their face, because some people haven't got that last word that they wanted to say
Yeah.
to that individual,
Yeah.
before it happened. Or some may have been upset with that individual and not talking and missed, that apology before whatever happened.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that, I think it frees up that emotional trauma that's bothering them.
Mm-hmm.
So it releases that stress. Let's see.
Oh, so you say you do that every year,
Uh-huh.
like a candlelight, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty much like candlelight, but it's more of a balloon release.
Okay. Okay.
So we've done the Memorial Day event, we've done 4th of July events, um, and I have a lot more in play right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just excitedly overwhelmed. That's like the best professional way I can put it. And I'm never busy, I'm always productive.
Right.
So if that
Right.
makes sense. Busy sounds exhausting, and I'm not exhausted. It's just a little overwhelming. I love a challenge, and it's
Yeah.
challenging. So I love what I do.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. What other events have I done? I don't know. I'm thinking.
Take your time.
We'll say that's it at the moment
Okay.
because I got my brain is clouded a little
Oh, it's all good.
bit.
It's all good. So, do you have any social medias like Instagrams and stuff like that?
I have an
Facebooks,
Instagram. I have a Facebook. I have a. Um, okay, help me out.
YouTube?
I'm working on a YouTube channel. I'm working on that. I got it down on my to-do list, but I ain't there yet.
Okay.
I want to say I think we have a Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
Um, I haven't really posted much on the Twitter, but my Facebook and my Instagram is connected. So whatever goes on Facebook transfers over to there. So
Yeah. So y'all should go on her website, check her out on Facebook. Youthful Generations. Check her out. Call her. If your kid, has got mental health, if you have mental health, or if your kid want anything to do, activities at the school, hit her up.
yes, and currently we're doing a fundraiser.
Yeah.
You know what? This is the perfect opportunity for me to do something different on top of fundraising. So it's like a double win. It benefits those in need as well as it benefits our program organization. The fundraiser consists of collecting gently worn, used, and/or new shoes. Um, and the shoes will be refurbished and sent to Haiti, Cambodia, and Guatemala. And it's something we'll be doing throughout the year. But we will be shipping our first shipment out at the end of October. So if you guys could gather your shoes, give me a call, 1-833-779-6884. We can make arrangements. I will pick up the shoes. Right now we're at a total of 1,250 pairs of shoes that we have collected. But the more shoes we collect, the more money that the nonprofit gets to help our programs throughout the Des Moines Public Schools. So I encourage you guys to support.
Yeah, like she said, if y'all got any clothes, anything y'all don't wear, shoes, underwear, anything, man. Please.
Underwear, we don't want the underwear. But we do want your gently worn used and but yes, please support community support.
Please support.
We need it.
Yeah, support her. Like if you got anything, like even the clothes off your back, give it to them. They need it. It's a lot of people in need.
Yes,
Like for real.
it is a fundraiser.
It's definitely a fundraiser. And I got some clothes. I got some shoes I can give you to.
Awesome, appreciate you.
So that I don't wear.
And so even like if we can get like, say one person bring in a bag with 25 shoes in it, that will give us that one bag. You know what I mean? You guys, neighbors, your co-workers, your family, your friends, it all adds up.
Yeah, it does. It all adds up. Like for real. Like you say you was sending it to Haiti, what?
Haiti, Cambodia, and
Cambodia
Guatemala.
and Guatemala. How do y'all get the shipments out there?
We send them off
Okay.
to get refurbished, and then once they refurbish them, then we do the transfer from there to
That's
overseas.
that's dope. That's dope. That's
Thank you,
dope.
thank you. It was actually a blessing because, which is sad, but a lot of people in the community be like, "Oh, well, you did this because I did it," or "She copied off me and did," which is sad that it
Mhm.
has to be that way because we are a community
Mhm.
orientated
Mhm.
organization. But it was my opportunity to have something different that no one else is doing. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
somebody can't say, "Oh, she did that because I did it," or which I wouldn't really care
Mhm.
if they did feel that way. But
Mhm.
I like to be different, so I like to create things different than other people are doing. So
Yeah, that's dope. Hey, you gotta be different out here because hey, people will like try to copy off you. So if you being different, they'll be like, oh, she different. So I'm like, what she doing? You know what I mean? So
right,
they try to
but
take.
then I don't like the term copying
Oh,
for
okay.
some reason because I mean we're a community. We're trying to do this together for
Right.
our youth, for our kids. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. If everybody collaborated and did things together, then no one would feel
Right.
like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But it just takes time doing that God's will. Whatever He wants me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. 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 Well, like I said, I don't want to keep you long. I really appreciate you for coming and sitting down with us on Main Topic Media Podcast, Miss Shamekia with the Youthful Generations. We appreciate you for coming and talking with us and explaining your organization and what y'all do in your organization and the mental health part because I really wanted to know about that myself because I don't sit down and talk to people about mental health very often and I don't think I got mental health, but because I'm very social, you know. So I mean, but it could come in every ways, you know. So
It's different shapes and sizes.
yeah, so
Yes, any form or fashion.
yeah, so I really appreciate you for explaining that and sitting down and talking to us about that. And like I say, tell the people where they can find you at.
Oh, youthfulgenerations.org. You can go to our website, check it out. That's youthful dash like in the phone number generations.org. You can reach out to us on Facebook. We has the logo on there, so that would be the correct Facebook. LinkedIn, we are on LinkedIn, as well as Instagram. So yes, if you want to give me a call, 1-833-779-6884. If you have any questions about anything, or if you want to enroll your child into our programs, you can go online and do an application, and I will get back to you.
Yo, yo, yo. And like I say, I appreciate all the likes, share, subscribe. We're gonna be back with another one here on Main Topic Media Podcast. Let's go.
Bring the bag, man.